Assalamualaikum and good morning to Sir Rosie and my fellow classmates. So now, our group will be presenting a case study on BI Sendian Berhad, a private limited company in Malaysia. BI Sendian Berhad is jointly owned by a married couple, Ramli and Halizi, who are also the directors of the company. The business operates both online and retail channels, selling shawls and telecoms, and is currently valued at approximately 8 million ringgit Malaysia. At present, the continuity of the business depends heavily on both owners, as they are actively involved in all major management and operational decisions. In terms of family structure, Ramli and Halizi have two adult daughters, where one daughter is actively involved in the business while the other is not. This difference in involvement creates potential challenges for future ownership and management if proper planning is not carried out. Therefore, issues related to estate planning and business succession planning are critical for the long-term sustainability of BI Sendian Berhad. There are several key issues identified in this case. Firstly, there is no clear succession plan in place if the owners retire, become incapacitated, or pass away. This creates uncertainty regarding who will take over the management and control of the business in the future. Secondly, the company is highly dependent on Ramli and Halizi as key persons. However, there is no key person insurance or takaful, which exposes the business to serious operational and financial risks if either of them is suddenly unable to continue. Thirdly, the company shares are held personally under the names of the owners. This may lead to probate delays, which can result in temporary loss of control and disruption of the business operations. Lastly, the unequal involvement of the two daughters increases the risk of future family disputes, particularly regarding ownership and management control. If these issues are not properly addressed, they may negatively affect both family harmony and business continuity.
Now, let me delve into the key elements of a business succession plan. As a financial advisor, we have proposed the following 5 asset planning strategies for Mr. Ramli and Ms. Halizi. But before we continue, let me briefly introduce about the asset planning. Asset planning refers to the process of planning how a person's asset and a business will be managed and transferred if they pass away or become unable to manage them. And for BI Sendian Berhad, one important part of the asset planning is choosing a suitable successor. And this is important to make sure the business can continue smoothly in the future. And Ramli and Halizi have 2 adult daughters, and one daughter is actively involved in the daily operation of the company. And because she already understands how the business works, she is the most suitable person to take over the management of BI Sendian Berhad. And the other daughters is not involved in the business and is focused on different career, and therefore she may be more suitable to receive a financial benefits rather than managing the company. And to avoid misunderstanding and conflicts in the future, Ramli and Halizi should communicate clearly with both daughters, and this discussion helps to clarify responsibilities, ensure management, and maintain family harmony. Another key aspect of asset planning is accurate business valuation. And BI Sendian Berhad is currently valued at around Rm 8 million ringgit, and this value includes the company's physical assets, business operation, and goodwill built from its brand reputation. And a professional valuation should be conducted to determine the true value of the company. This is important for fair distribution of assets, planning ownership transfer, and arranging insurance coverage. And regular valuation is also recommended so that the asset plans remain suitable as the business grows. Thank you.
Let's move to the setting up the right legal document for BI Sendian Berhad. For BI Sendian Berhad, setting up the right legal document is very important to a smooth asset and business succession plan. In fact, setting up the right legal document represents the third key element of successful business succession plan, as it provides a strong legal foundation for future continuity. This document helps protect the company, reduce conflicts, and ensure the business can continue operating without disruption. So firstly, Ramli and Halizi should each prepare a valid will. A will clearly explains how their shares and business interest will be transferred after the death. It can also include specific conditions to guide future ownership and management of the company. Second, using a trust is a good strategy to protect business assets. A trust allows income to be distributed to heirs in a controlled manner while keeping decision-making centralized. This helps maintain stability and long-term control of the business. Finally, a buy-sell agreement should be established between the shareholders. This agreement sets clear rules for transferring shares in situations such as death, disability, or retirement. It prevents disputes and avoids unwanted third parties for gaining ownership. In conclusion, as the third key element of the business succession plan, this legal document work together to avoid confusion, minimize disputes, and ensure BE Sdn Bhd continue to operate smoothly in the future.
Next, I will discuss structure training and development as part of succession planning for BE Sdn Bhd. Structure training refers to a planned process of preparing a successor with the knowledge, skill, and leadership capabilities needed to manage the business effectively. In family-owned businesses, succession involves not only ownership transfer but also management readiness. This is important for BE Sdn Bhd because the business is highly dependent on the founders, Ramli and Halizi. Although a daughter has been identified as the successor, without proper training, a sudden leadership transfer could disrupt operation and affect business stability. Therefore, structured training helps ensure continuity and reduce risk. The training plan is implemented in 3 phases. First is operational training, where the successor learns product knowledge, inventory management, supply chain processes, and basic financial management. Second is management and leadership development, which focus on supervising staff, decision-making, and handling supplier and customer. The final phase is gradual transfer of authority, where the founders act as mentors, while decision-making power is transferred step by step. Overall, structured training ensures the successor is competent and confident, reduce operational risk, and support a smooth business transition. In conclusion, effective succession and estate planning are essential to maintain business stability, protect business value, and preserve family harmony for future generations.
Clear and open communication is vital in estate planning, especially for family-owned businesses like BE Sdn Bhd. Even a good succession plan can fail if it's not properly communicated, leading to confusion and conflict. Ramli and Halizi should clearly explain the succession plan to family members and key employees, including who will take over leadership and what roles each person will have. When expectations are clear, it builds trust and acceptance. For example, formally announcing Halizi as the managing director and his outlining responsibilities will reassure employees and business partners about the company's stability. Overall, effective communication ensures confidence and a smooth business transition.
A conclusion. In conclusion, estate and succession planning play a crucial role in ensuring the long-term continuity and sustainability of BE Sdn Bhd. Establishing clear legal and ownership structure help minimize potential risk and conflict while providing a solid foundation for the business. Effective succession planning feature ensure a smooth and orderly transition of leadership. Ultimately, comprehensive planning support business stability, preserve business value, and promote harmony among family members over the long term. That's all from us. Thank you.